This segment brought to you by Bravo Company USA. Hey gang, Larry Vickers here, Vickers Tactical Channel. And today I have for you a gun that a lot of you probably never knew existed, a Nazi-made 1911. Okay, let me give you the story on it. This gun was made in 1945 in occupied Norway. It is the Norwegian M1914 licensed version of the M1911 45 ACP service pistol. Now, the Germans occupied Norway from 1940 to 1945. Sporadically through that time frame, they actually manufactured this gun under control of the German military. In 1945, for whatever reason, they made 920. There's 920 known examples that were made in 1945, and those are the only ones that had the Waffen-Amp, essentially the Nazi Army German proof mark or acceptance stamp, and it's right here on the side of the slide. Only in 1945 and only in a specific serial number range. Very rare, very valuable, and many of them are faked. So if you're looking to buy one, you need to do your research. All right, now as far as the 1911 setup, same caliber, although they called it 11.25 millimeter, it's 45 ACP, uses the same style magazine, 7-round magazine. It's set up in the 1911 pattern, which means very small sights. The 1911A1, which was fielded later in World War II by the US military, had sights that were easier to see, albeit still small. The 1911 sights are all but invisible, which means anybody using these style guns in combat were point shooting. All right. Also, moving back, long trigger, and you don't have the scallops behind the trigger that you saw with the 1911A1. No doubt the most unique feature of this Norwegian licensed copy of the 1911 is this dropped and extended slide stop. Now, you look at it and go, man, that looks like a good design. Well, there's a reason why it was not copied and carried forth after World War II. I can tell you from shooting the gun two-handed, that slide stop lever digs in your hand. Obviously, it was designed to be shot one-handed, and then after reload, you drop the slide with your thumb. Other than that, it's straight up 1911. Thumb safety, just like a Colt 1911, it has the short tang grip safety and the long spur hammer, which of course will give you hammer bite if you have big hands. They changed that with the 1911A1. They lengthened the tang and they shortened the hammer spur, which for many people helped with the hammer bite situation. In addition, the long trigger has a flat, smooth mainspring housing, which is also correct for the 1911 era. They changed that later in the war in World War II and went to an arched, serrated, or checkered mainspring housing. Now, one of the unique things about this pistol versus US-made 1911s is most, if not all, the major components are serial number matched. So you have the slide, frame, slide stop, the thumb safety, the mainspring housing, the grip safety are all serial numbered matched to the gun. All right, so that way if you have the gun disassembled for field stripping or cleaning, you can match which parts go with which guns. The United States, for whatever reason, we've never been real big on that. It's in terms of our military small arms, their theory's always been, let's make our parts to such standards that they are interchangeable with other weapons, which is really the smart approach, but it takes a higher degree of engineering expertise to get that done. As far as I know, this is the only 45 ACP weapon of any kind that the Germans actually manufactured and put into service. Now, of course, did they use captured small arms in 45 ACP? No doubt, but a gun that they actually manufactured under their control, it's the only one I know of. We're fixing to light it up for you here. A Nazi-made M1914 Norwegian 45 ACP M1911 style pistol, ammo courtesy of MagTech. Stay tuned. Hey, Larry Vickers here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click here to subscribe to the Vickers Tactical channel and take time out to check out some of our other favorite videos.